Okay, so this is my experiment where I have my solenoid of science. Remember, this is just a solenoid. Until I run a current through it, it doesn't become an electromagnet. And right now I don't have a power supply, so this is just a solenoid. I also have a magnetic field sensor here, and they're both connected to my SparkLink Air, and they are going to, they are going to send that data over to my SparkView program, which I'm also recording. So I have my bar magnet, and what's going to happen is I'm going to take my bar magnet and I'm going to put it inside my coil. And remember, this has a magnetic field associated with it. So if I take this magnetic field and I move it, I am having a changing magnetic field in the presence of a wire. So I've got my magnetic field sensor inside my coil, so I'm going to move my magnet inside my coil as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start my program.
So when I go ahead and press start, you can see I don't have a magnetic field really, and I have a background voltage that is just kind of reading some residual current from inside my device. And so we're going to kind of work off of that background voltage. So right now I've got essentially no magnetic field, and that line that is being shown for current is essentially like my 0 point line. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new run. And this time I'm going to take my bar magnet, I'm going to insert it into my solenoid. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. And I'm going to slowly put this into my solenoid and leave it there. Okay, now I'm going to take my bar magnet and I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to quickly put this into my solenoid. So I'm going to start a new run. And we'll compare the difference there in those two. Okay, and then last try I want to do is I want to start with my magnet in and compare it to taking the magnet out. So there my magnet is in and taking it out. Okay, so for this part, I have a hand generator, and so this has a dynamo. So when I physically like rotate this, it is causing a magnet inside to spin, and as it spins, it is near some coil of wires, and it is outputting a current. And I can actually measure that current value with my meters here, and I can get a visual representation of my current as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start my program, and I'm going to measure the current and then give you a visual too of the light bulb. And then if I go backwards,